Dennis Kutrieb after the win on BT Sport against Slough Town. Dennis, another step closer. It's getting nearer and nearer, isn't it?
Yeah, it's getting closer. You can see very important win today. Was a 1-0, but yeah, I think we could have scored 2 more goals minimum, but was not much in the game. Was not our best performance. But proud of the boys again, and proud for us as a club that we could shine in big lights today, and everyone worked hard, and I think was an outstanding display from a defensive point of view. They had 1 shot on target, I think, in the whole game, so we limited him to nearly nothing, and this is something where we have to be proud of.
Yeah, and it was a TV game. I know that the worry is that the home club obviously raised their game. They did that. They kept us at bay for a while, but your boys just kept patient and looked for the breakthrough.
Yeah, 100%. They definitely raised their game, as you could see, and that's what was expected. I was hoping that we can raise our game as well, but you can see this is tough for us. Every week, every time. They raise their game against you, and this is not easy, but that's what we know since start of the season, and we are getting used to it. And already, obviously, one really big blow for us is the injury of Rex. That's the only reason why I'm not happy today. I'm really disappointed because I think it looks very, very serious and not good, but we will see.
Yeah, and I was going to mention that injury to Rax. When it was 0-0, the last thing you want is one of your strikers going off. But Dom Polian came up with the goods almost immediately.
Yeah, he stepped up the plate, so I'm not too concerned because Franklin Domi has done brilliantly for us. But obviously Rex is such an important player for us, and if you lose him, and as you could see, it was straight in front of me, and my gut feeling is it's a bad injury. We will see. We need to assess him, and we will see what the scans are and all these things. But as I said, my gut feeling is we won't see him this season.
Yeah. And we talk about taking it one game at a time. You always talk like that. But can you feel that? I mean, the fans, I guess, it's that impatient period where you're waiting for the wins to happen, and you can only do it as chalking each game off at a time.
Yeah, to be honest, nothing changed because you just can make sure that you are ready on the pitch and that you deliver the right things on the pitch, and everything else will come. And yeah, we are getting closer, and it looks amazing with 21 points, but it looked amazing when we scored the 2-1 at Dorking in the 95th minute. It looked amazing as well, and we were nearly there, and we are already nearly there again, but we know it's not done, so we just need to be patient on the pitch and off the pitch. Amazing support from the fans again. That's what we need. Hopefully a few can come to Taunton as well. It's a long journey, I know, but it would be amazing to have them. And then we have a strong and tough Easter weekend with Oxford and Braintree. So it's still a long way to go for us. And yeah, it looks nice and everything's good, but we just have to be patient and put the whole energy in like we have done today, especially from the defensive point of view.
Yeah, and you mentioned that defensive focus. That was vital, wasn't it? Mark Cousins coming up with a couple of saves, very important punches after we'd gone in front.
Yeah, but as I said, I think they had 1 shot on target the whole game, so I think it was thoroughly deserved. But at the end of the day, you always need to be careful because we saw in a few games in the past with Tonbridge or Farnborough that they could score very, very late in the game, and you need to defend the 1 more corner, the 1 more throw in, the 1 more long ball, and you have to be ready for that, and that's what the boys have done, not just Kazo. Solly outstanding, Joe Martin outstanding, even Josh Wright in the middle or left side Joe Martin. So some really good performances from a defensive point of view.
Yeah, and you're in the rare position now where you can go and watch the other results come in this afternoon. Do you watch those come in, or is it just you're thinking about Monday and the week ahead now?
Yeah, I definitely will watch the results. I don't go to a game now and watch a game, so that's what I won't do. Still would be maybe 24 minutes to find another game, but no, I won't go to watch a game, but definitely, of course, you at this point of the season, you always look. If someone says, like, I'm not watching at the table or at the results, I think he lies, but I'm not bothered what's happening because it's on us, and that's what the whole season was the same. Yeah, in the early beginning, it's now, it won't change, and we just have to make sure that we are ready next week because it will be a tough away trip at Taunton with a long drive, and Tanner picked up an injury as well during the week and he was nearly back, so I was always praising us for not having injuries. So now, what's the name, Jigs did, or can I say this? Yeah, maybe I did it because now we have 2 injuries and that doesn't look good, but at the end of the day we need to get on with it, and we have 6 more games and we want to win as many as we can.
Yeah, and finally that last long trip, it's the last long trip of the season. A lot of fans going down and the club making a weekend of it as well, and then that's get over that one and we can start to look at the final month?
Oh yeah, 100%. And you could see it's at the moment it's more or less every week is something the last. So today was the last 3G game. We haven't lost the whole season on 3G. That's really good as well. It's a good achievement for us. Last season we lost a few on 3G. This season we haven't lost one. So this is a big achievement as well. Then next week is the last long away trip where we have to be ready, and we will be ready for that. And as I said, support was amazing, and now we need to make sure that we get the support again for the next couple of weeks. And we are still in March, so normally we would say it's still a long way to go. But it's just 6 games, so this will be quickly gone, and we have to be ready that we are all prepared to support the boys and to do as much as we can together as a club to support them to get it over the line.
Thanks for joining us again, Dennis, and best of luck next week. Thank you.
Yes.